beat going crazy.
What's good, everybody? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll, here to give you guys some of the best trolling content YouTube has to offer. Shout out to the Nif9s, dishwashers, bedwetters, the factors of the Black Order, and the Negroes who are coming out of the closet. Witness the power and the might that is the most dangerous troll on YouTube. So the title of this stream, so I'm going to make this one real quick. This is going to be a quick stream. The title of this stream, we lusting over female YouTube content creators. And I gotta get into the woke, progressive, coming out of the closet. Has he been delivered from the depths of hell by Jesus himself? And has he renounced his alphabetical ways? But first we're going to talk about dudes lusting over female content creators. I was watching Rash the Bad Guy show, and our boy, Kevin Kelly of the Reject Army was on the stream, and he said some things that it got glossed over because we in nigga YouTube, and when you in nigga YouTube, stuff gets glossed over, pushed aside, people trying to clout chase, start false rumors, all that stuff going on. But I'm just going to play some of the video and let y'all hear it from yourself. I'll give my commentary. So give me a couple of seconds, because I got it right here. Let me see if I can find it. I got it right here, and I want to go ahead and play this. We got Tampa Supreme in the building. We got IM123 in the building. Reg the Bad Guy in the building. Jose Garcia's in the building. V-Dub Boogie in the building. Salute to all you guys. Hit the super chat. Hit the cash app. Support the most dangerous troll on YouTube. But we gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can play this clip for you guys. So what happened on Reg the Bad Guy's stream? Let me see if I can pop up real quick. Let me put my square right there. So this happened on Reg the Bad Guy stream. You can see Reg the Bad Guy, Kevin Kelly, and BMT. But I want to play it. I want y'all to hear what was said. They were talking about Tommy Sotomayor and how he was stealing all the females. And this is what was said.
Man, that's what he's on here for. You know, just Bang all the broads and shit. And air them out, make fun and make money off the shit. Hey.
And then a new set of chicks, after seeing that, they're gonna go over there too, trying to get flown out, so they can get aired out. It's I don't know. I'm a guy. I don't understand women like that. They do some shit. No matter how I try to figure them out, they keep leaving me behind.
I guess.
Stop the show. Stop the show right there, because what just happened? What just happened was one of the biggest simp sayings ever said on the Reg the Bad Guy channel. The dude, my man Kevin Kelly, was upset that Tommy Sotomayor was flying females out. Then he'll do what he do with them in the bedroom, and then he'll send them back on their merry way. Then he would trash them. Then Tommy Sotomayor would fly another female, and the cycle would happen over and over and over again. But your boy Kevin Kelly said these females that Tommy Sotomayor is flying out, they keep passing him by. They keep overlooking him. This is what the man said on a live stream. I'm gonna go ahead and rewind it. I'm gonna rewind it because
They see them as they.
I'm a guy. I don't understand women like that. They do some shit. No matter how I try to figure them out, they keep leaving me behind.
He said they keep the women that Tommy Sotomayor is flying out keep leaving him behind. This is where we're at today. We got Jose Garcia with a $5 super chat. We got Penny Sparks with a $5 super chat. Salute to the guys. Salute to y'all. Thanks for trolling. Thanks for supporting the Grandmaster troll. But it got worse. It got worse because my man Kevin Kelly, he started lusting. He started simping over a specific content creator. So what we gonna do is we gonna listen to it a little bit more.
Yes, they see them as they starstruck or some shit, big time, and he got the house and cars, and they say I fly you out, and they jump on it.
I don't know, but Lady Last Sexy is a motherfucker, bro. I'm telling you that shit. She is. Oh God, she.
What? Negro, what? He said Lady La is sexier than our mother F. That's what he said. Let me go ahead and rewind it, and I'm going to play all what he said, and then we're going to start trolling.
They jump on it.
I don't know, but Lady Last Sexy is a motherfucker, bro. I'm telling you that shit. She is. Oh God, she is sexy, bro. I would fuck that bitch. She's kind of ratchet though, but she is sexy.
Yeah, she's ratchet. Man.
Yeah.
You want to do? You can deal with it. It's all more power to you.
God damn, she got a shit.
What I missed?
You guys hear that right there? They over there. Lusting and sipping, saying they want Lady Live, this, that, and the third, right there on the panel. They not behind the scenes in the DMs, shooting their shot, trying to get in the DMs, spit their game, do it that way, do it behind the scenes, clean and all that. They won't even go on Lady Live's panel and shoot their shot face to face on the panel. They on Reg the Bad Guy talking about how they want to bend over and get a roll in the sack with Lady La. I mean, he got up there and said Lady La was so beautiful that all the women in the world, there was only one woman that caught his eye, and that was Lady La. Penny Sparks says, but they aren't red. I thought this was a red pill space, and what I'm seeing over these last couple of days is anything but red pill behavior. So what I had to do, because I put Lady La on the list. I know she was probably like number 8, number 7, whatever. It's because you got a high number on the list. It doesn't make you a beautiful woman. It's just a ranking out of the women who are involved in this sector one way or another. So you can still be ugly and get yourself a top 10 ranking. But I had to go back and I had to review the Lady La. I had to review the Lady La beauty and the Lady La sexiness, because this is what this man said. I'm going to go ahead and replay it.
Well, Lady La sexy as a motherfucker, bro. I'm telling you that shit. She is. Oh God, she is sexy, bro. I would fuck that bitch. She's kind of ratchet though, but she is sexy.
He said, sexier than a mother effer. That's what he said. That's what he said. So I had to go back and I had to review. I literally, hold on, give me a second. I literally had to go to Lady La's 2.0. I had to go review her channel. I see that she cams up, so I had to click on a few of these videos just to review for myself, because he on there talking about how bad she is, how sexy she is. She got them hips and lips, and he just want to do all kind of vile things to her. I had to go back and look, and when I looked, this is what I saw. So up here, let me see if I can replay that at the beginning.
Wiggle, wiggle. Hey.
She on there dancing. I'm just trying to figure out, where is this sexiness at? I mean, it's her birthday. I see her. She dancing, doing all of this, and I'm looking for dudes to be this so much starstruck. I'm just looking for the
Hey. Wiggle, wiggle. Wow.
And to be honest, no disrespect to Lady La, because she did make the list and she did get a high number from what I saw. That looks like one of my aunties. If that's the vibe she giving off in that video. I'm just trying to figure out how these dudes is out here lusting over average women. I need mercenary man. I need somebody. Hold on. They done block mercenary man. You can't block mercenary. Let me see if I can bring him back. I need somebody to bring him back. Bring my man mercenary back. I couldn't read his super chat. Please don't delete people's super chats. I want to salute my man mercenary man for the $5 super chat. I would love to read your comment, but I couldn't read it. But this is what we are doing here in the Manosphere, and I'm just.
What he finna do down there? Let go. Hey.
I don't see that. Maybe it's because everything's covered up, so I had to back it up a little bit, and I had to go horseback riding.
See the horses.
I had to go horseback riding just to see what I could see, and it's a little bit better, but I don't understand I don't understand. I don't understand how dudes is out here lusting for these females. I don't see. I don't. I just don't see it.
I know I'm always getting into something. I'm always getting into something. Let me not show y'all my mama. Because y'all some haters.
My man God King Sigma says my dude Rich allowed his channel to be a clubhouse for blue and purple pills. Tragedy in the cyberspace. He says hold Reg accountable. Then Ken82 Draw says most dudes can't see through the deception. It's sad as fuck. I'm just trying to figure out how are dudes out here simping, lusting in a so-called red pill space. Ain't even drank up, ain't even hit the bottle of Hennessy to drink up the nerve to go approach her, ain't sent an email in the back chat, a DM or nothing. They got these female content creators are being flown out every day. You'd be surprised who's getting flown out and who they seeing. But the real red pill dudes, they do their business behind the scenes. They shoot their shot behind the scenes. They fly them out. They ask them out. They mold one direct with it. Shout out to my man Alan Roger Curry. They direct mold one. Hey, my name is such and such. I like your channel, such and such. Here's my channel. I would love to talk to you. They get on the phone. They talk to them. They say, hey, I want to fly you out to such and such. When are you available to catch a flight? Shout out my man, Angry Man. When are you available to catch a flight to get dick down? Then they get flown out. They get dick down, then they go about their way. And you don't hear too much about who and who's getting flown out, but we got dudes out here engaged in all kind of nonsense. Now I'm done with that part. Now I gotta get into the main topic. I gotta get into the woke progressive situation. I gotta talk about the woke progressive situation. What is the situation? Well, Super Sly, he did a video. He did a video in which a grown man came out of the closet. And before he came out of the closet, he asked to pull another man's pants down and service his member. You don't believe me? Let's go ahead. Let me play you the video.
You're gay. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and just accept who you are, bro. You said this on your stream. I didn't make it up. You said
I'm gay. So I'm gay, even though I'm not attracted to men.
Bro, I don't.
What would make me gay? What would make me gay, Taz? If I said, Taz, pull your pants down so I can suck your dick.
Wow.
That would make me gay.
Why would you even say that? Period, fam. Like,
because that would make me gay. That would make me gay.
That was just. But see, that was just questionable in itself to even let those words come together out of your mouth, bro. Because again, you're a person who's already went public and said, hey, you know, I had a sexual experience with a man and a woman. And I said, well, hey, bro, listen, that's questionable. But what I didn't do was go do a video about it when I heard you say it. So you can't say I came for you.
Okay, you want to know the truth? You want to know the truth? Goddamn, I don't give a fuck. I'll tell the truth.
Oh, shit.
All right, have I...
So my boy, he got so enraged. He got so enraged. You know, he been going through some things his whole life. He got so enraged. He is finally gonna come out of the closet and tell the whole world the truth. And the thing about it is, he didn't have to do it, but he was so emotional. He couldn't control his emotions. He had to say this.
Had gay experiences before? Yes. I don't have a problem with that. God delivered me from the gay experience because I'm delivered from homosexuality. I'm no longer homosexual. I've done things with other men, and I ain't obligated to say what the fuck I.
So your boy came out of the closet. He came out of the closet. He said he was delivered. He said he wasn't a part of the alphabet community no more, but you know, when you on nigga YouTube, when you are on nigga YouTube, you got thousands of people. They're going to run background checks on you. There's people you've been emailing, DMs in the back chat with who got your personal information. This is why Negroes don't like doxing. This is why if they got a video in the past with their real name, social media accounts with their real name, this is why they don't want it associated with their YouTube channel. Because if you clicked on the thumbnail, you seen the jacked picture. Some of y'all say, well, what is jacked? Well, I'm gonna play you an expose somebody else did. They broke down your boy woke progressive, and even when they broke him down, they missed a couple of details that your boy Grandmaster Troll was able to find and pull up. So let's go ahead and play the video. Let's see if I have it right here.
Good, well, do you happen to have a problem with alcohol? Because it seems like you're that drunk and just showed your ass, man.
Who is playing I'm coming out? Whoever playing I
want to come over here is no more I like women's now type shit. I know y'all not about to let him get away with that. I'm so sick of his rainbow shenanigans. It's really irritating. This is a whole gay man. He's sitting up there crying. Other people feeling bad for him, trying to console him. And now he confessing, trying to act like it was a phase. It wasn't no phase for him. It was a lifestyle. He is gay. He was gay then. He's gay now. And he's trying to pull the wool over y'all eyes. So that for one, so he can stay in this sector. And then for two, so he can keep getting those cash apps. Because last night he got like $600 of some lady's money, of some lady's stimulus check she sent him. So right now we about to let him expose himself. And we finna get him on out of here. So I'm gonna help him, get the truth out there. Since he always talking about he wanna expose the truth and do all this other type of crap, I'm gonna help him get it out there since he don't want to tell the truth about himself. So first we're gonna get into these to this video or whatever, where I just really want y'all to listen to the stuff he say. You don't have to listen to none of my words. You don't have to take what I'm saying. Listen to him. Take what he say verbatim and make your conclusion based on that. Because you don't have to. I'm not here to slander him, but I'm just here to tell you the truth based off of things that he said about himself. Real quick, I just want to go back to this picture that Woke Progressive accidentally exposed himself with when he had that DJ Vlad video. And he was trying to switch between his pictures or something like that. And he accidentally showed his camera roll. And he had pictures on there of a dude in the bed with him. And then he tried to say, oh, that was my college friend. And why your...
Stop the show right there. Because we're going to break down this whole I've been delivered, I'm not gay no more, I like women's. You guys seen that dude when that dude went to that church talking about he got saved and he wasn't a part of the alphabet community no more. See, what if you not see woke progressive? I want to talk to a woke progressive, because what the woke progressive don't understand, and what I've been preaching on this channel, in my last channel from day one, what is done in the dark Oh, we gotta go biblical on these Negroes, because woke progressive, he got a whole channel of him taking a dump on the alphabet community. He's been denouncing homosexuality and all the sort, and the whole time he had pictures of himself in bed, cheesing and smiling with another Negro male on his phone. He didn't even think to delete the evidence off of his goddamn phone. This is where we are at today. But what is done in the dark, I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to pause right now. I'm going to get back to the video because we got a whole lot of exposing to do.
Your college friend in the bed with you right there. Y'all see the man smiling. Why is your college friend in the bed with you smiling like that, like y'all a couple? Like that stuff I do with my husband. Why is your college friend doing it with you? Liberal paradise. Why? And then you tried to make it seem like, you know, being gay was a phase that you went through. Well, obviously it's a phase you're still going through because that camera roll was recent. And that man in that bed with you was recent. So that's something that you're recently going through. You still gay. So for this first situation I'm about to present to y'all, I knew that sometimes in his old channel comment section, he would come in under another channel name, or he had another channel or something like that. I never clicked on it, but I remembered, right? So I was hoping that if I clicked on his Cash App, it would bring up his real name. And it did. His real name is Jalen Turner. Pretty much most everybody that's on his page now know his real name, right? That Cash App, he always, you know, scavenging for money through. His name, you know, is Jalen Turner or whatever. So I was like, I wanted to know what was on that old page, right? So I went to search his name to see if I could find that old page. But remember, I want to give y'all proof, so everybody do this with me. Go to YouTube, right? Search Jalen Turner.
We gonna stop the show right there before we go into any more exposing. You see, this is why Negroes don't want to get doxxed, because they got Cash Apps with their real name, PayPals with their real name. And once you get these Negroes' government name, they can't pass a background check. They can't pass their Google background check. MyFreeReport.com, SearchEmUp.com, all these .coms that you can just type in somebody's government name. Go to these different dating apps, you can type in somebody's government name. Or you could go on YouTube and just type in somebody's government name, and this is what you'll end up finding.
I want you to scroll all the way down. Keep going, scroll all the way down. Scroll some more. Keep going. You're almost there now. Keep going just a little bit. All right, stop right there. You see that Jalen Turner with 2 subscribers and 2 videos? Click on that one. Now, to the naked eye, this channel don't look suspicious at all. Obviously, like, it wasn't anything serious, just 2 videos. If you go through there and look at different things, you'll, poke around, see what you see. Now, I want you to go back to that video and click on that first one that say catfish. And I tried to add some subtitles to the video, but I did this in like a hurry, so just listen hard. If you have to, pause and look at the subtitles.
What's up, bro? You blocked me on my other profile. Why?
I don't even know you.
You don't know me.
I mean, I know you, but when...
Yeah, you know me. You know me. What you doing?
I never even met you. That's the thing. I thought you was catfish. Because you're in a relationship, right?
I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
When I say that?
No, I just want another dude.
What you doing at this job, bro?
You told me to come over here.
I told you to come over here.
Yeah.
I didn't say you called me.
Somebody just rang me.
Somebody rang you?
Yeah.
Who rang you?
On Jack.
Somebody rang you on Jack?
Yeah.
What the hell is that about?
Stop the show right here, because this is the first bombshell right here now. I'm not a member of the alphabet community. I don't know what they do. I don't know anything about their lifestyle. I just go by what they tell me. I try to avoid the alphabet community because if you say the wrong thing, they try to get you fired from your job. They try to call you a homophobe and all that. But these dudes right here, you got Mr. Late Night and your boy Woke Progressive, a.k.a. Jalen Turner, on the YouTube channel. You could go to Woke Progressive's page. He'll tell you about some YouTube channel that he made. Some YouTube channel that he made years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. In fact, he said, your boy Woke Progressive said, so we gotta go through some of the facts. Your boy Woke Progressive said he's been a member of the alphabet community from the time he was 16 years old to the time he was 22, and then he got delivered, and he's been delivered for the last 4 years. Well, according, let me see if I can bring it up again. According to the video that is in his own public his personal YouTube channel with his government name, this upload is October 8th, 2020, on his own YouTube page. Now, this could be a burner account, maybe somebody else committed an account, I don't know. Only thing I know is on his own YouTube page, it appeared he met a dude online through the dating app called Jack. Now, some of y'all are gonna ask, some of you guys are gonna ask, well, Grandmaster Troll, I have no experience in this lifestyle either, being that I'm a heterosexual, but can you tell me what is, let me see, what's this, what is Jack? I mean, what is Jacked? Well, I go to my browser window and Jacked, it told me Jacked is a location-based chat and dating app catering to gay and bisexual men. It is available for Android, iPhone, and Windows phones. Jacked was previously owned by Online Buddies, owner of Manhunt. In 2019, Penny Street Software, the parent company, Scruff, bought Jacked for an undisclosed sum. So it seems to me that Jacked is something that is very, very new, but it gets more. It gets more. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. Can I find it here? No, I can't find it here. So what I gotta do, I'm not using this no more. Hold on. Give me 1 second, because we gotta break down this whole Jacked situation. We gotta break it all the way down, because you saw about the thumbnail. They do some vile and disgusting things on Jacked. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Back it up a little bit. Here we go. I want to play this video real quick. We're going to skip through the ad, because we got to talk about the things that's happening on Jacked, and it's going to explain what happened in that video that your boy Woke Progressive was in. So with that said,
Police say
this video, as you can see, man uses Jack dating app to stop the show right there. We got dudes going on the Jacked dating app, and they're actually getting jacked. Oh my, he got jacked from the Jacked dating website. But more importantly, these dudes, instead of it, because it says that you're meeting somebody for a friendship, a relationship, whatever. That's not what's happening. See, they were meeting people for friendships. They would meet at a bar, they would meet at a restaurant, a dance hall, any public arena. But these Negroes, they are looking for thuggin' love. They are looking for thuggin' love. This is what this is about. So that young man, he had to call 911. He had to give him the phone, 911, what's your emergency? I just been robbed. Some guy, he just robbed me. I'm at such and such place, and he just robbed me. So they send the police investigators, right? They send the police investigators to investigate the situation. And what they do is they ask him a question. So, what did you... Can you tell us what happened? Well, sir, I met this guy, on a dating app called Jack. He gave me his address. We were supposed to meet up, maybe get some drinks, or maybe play a little bit of PlayStation. And the guy, he pulled a gun. He took all my money. He took my cell phone. He even took my PlayStation. So people are saying Jack, huh? Well, what is Jack? Well, it's a dating website. So the police get to investigating this so-called dating website, and this is what they gonna see. They gonna see, oh, this is an alphabet community dating website. Well, can you show me the guy's profile of this dating website, the guy who robbed you? And then you're gonna see a bunch of pictures with 6 abs and chests and pictures of people's eggplants. You're going to see all of this nonsense on the website called Jacked. This is what they are doing on Jacked. Thuggin' love. Like my boy Real Gamer says, they're easy targets looking for thuggin' love. But what I want to do now is I want to get back to this dark video, because what is done in the dark, I'm telling you, what is literally done in the dark gets brought to the light.
Well, if you ain't calling me, then that's not true. Somebody writing here with your picture.
You came over here trying to fuck somebody, then you. What's your name, man?
Yeah, what?
What the hell is that about?
We gonna go ahead. We gonna rewind.
You ain't calling me, then that's not true. Somebody writing here with your picture.
You came over here trying to fuck somebody, then you. What's your name, man?
Yeah, what?
What you doing? What you doing, bro? Where you running? Why you running?
I don't even know you know.
You don't know. Let's talk then.
So your boy who tried to hook up a date on Jack, tried to get some thuggin' love. You heard it yourself. You came over here to bang somebody. The dude, he got the serious vibes. He probably heard of the stories of people getting robbed through Jack. So your boy took off running, but your boy Woke Progressive chased him down, and this is what happened.
Hey, bro. What's going on?
I don't know you. That's what I'm saying.
You running? What you running for?
I don't know you, bro.
You don't know me. You scared? Bro, come out the car. Come out the car. Why you running this shit?
Because I don't even know you and I don't know what you got going on.
What you mean what I got going on? I was just trying to talk, man.
I don't know you.
I was just trying to talk, bro.
You wanted me to come over.
I did.
You wanted me to come over.
I did. Bro, you tripping?
So your boy won't progressive. He said, then you come over here to bang somebody, and then few seconds later, after he chased this man in the car, he said, I thought you wanted him to come over, and woke progressive responds, yeah, I did.
I know.
You scared of shit, bro? What you doing? It's cold as shit.
I mean, what you trying to do?
I was just talking to you, man.
I know, but you coming at me like it's a problem, like it's something wrong with something.
Boy, I'm coming at you like it's a problem.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand what you got going. Coming at y'all strange.
Oh, what?
Strange.
Oh, strange.
Strange, yeah.
Bro, I just been drinking a little bit. I ain't even drunk that much. What's your name, though? I'm Joseph. What's your name?
Okay, so you said I blocked you on your other page.
Bro, you blocking cars and shit, trying to run and shit. Park that car, bro. I ain't got no, bro. Oh, what? I'm a big old guy. Bro, I used to play football. That's why I'm big. Bro. Alright, man. Well, I'm gonna let you lead in. If you want to talk, we can keep on talking, but that's up to you. I wasn't gonna do no crazy shit. I was just trying to talk to you. You running all fast and shit.
You running after me.
Bro, because I was trying to talk and shit, bro. You tripping. Bro, I was just trying to talk, man. It's cold as shit out here.
Okay, well, maybe just talk to you when you saw.
So we got dudes out here. See, that young man, he came on Jack, trying to find himself some thug in love, ran into woke progressive. You got woke progressive doing the most. He got the cell phone out during these encounters. He don't care about nobody's privacy. He chasing people to their cars. I mean, you gotta watch out for that boy woke progressive. That dude probably been in jail, had dudes in headlocks and all that stuff, but your boy woke progressive. But it gets worse, ladies and gentlemen. It gets worse because we get direct confirmation because your boy woke progressive, since he's been getting exposed. He's been getting all these questions and he really don't want to answer any questions about his alphabet community pass. But we pulled up the goods on, so we're going to fast forward. We're going to fast forward a little bit, and we're going to hear how vile things get for your boy, woke progressive.
Hey, people upside the head, when not too long ago, their slave masters were using that same fucking book to put them in slavery, to enslave them, to systemically keep them at a low caste in society. And black Christians cling to this shit. And black Christianity is especially bad in my eyes because
we got the star of the hour, woke progressive 2.0 in the building. He says, I'll answer any questions. Open the panel. Okay, I will open up the panel. Let's see. I got the link right here. Hold on. I got the link right here via StreamYard. Let me see if I could go to my channel dashboard real quick, because I wanna be able to drop the link in the. I want to be able to drop the link. Hold on, I don't have to do that. Let me see if I could just pull up the stream. Let me see if I could just pull up the stream and drop the link that way for you. Then I'll just be able to edit, copy, and paste. and we could talk about what the hell is what's going on out here in these YouTube streets. Why can't brothers act like? Why can't they act like they got some sense? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and create the link. I'm gonna enter my broadcast studio real quick. I'm gonna enter my broadcast studio real quick. Okay, it's not letting me enter for some reason. I think I know why. I think I gotta log in to my account. Hold on. Hold on. It's not letting me do nothing. So if I could do it from my backup computer, that would probably be easier. So while I do that, I'll go on with the show, because your boy Woke Progressive, he said some vile things. He said some vile things on this stream. So with that said, he said some vile things on this stream. So let's play it.
It's not like black people were bamboozled into Christianity. It's not like black people were tricked into Christianity. Black people in America were forced into Christianity. My ancestors didn't have a choice when it came to the religion they believed.
Is that not what Renee said? She literally said the same thing, but I guess it makes more sense coming from a liberal paradise. But anyway, so next is this other video of him doing the same old stuff, you know, blaming black people for this, blaming them for that, and due to all things like gay related. So yeah, listen.
Ignorance of black people to be subjugated to violence by white people for hundreds of years, and then to get out of oppression. I mean, we still face a variety of different forms of oppression, even in a modern day context. But to get out of one form of oppression and then to start oppressing someone else, what is wrong with you? Haven't you not learned? You know, I don't understand that. How can you be an oppressed people and still facing oppression and choose another group to scapegoat and oppress that community? You know, if you are a black person against gay rights, if you're a black person who's okay with beating up the homosexuals upside the head with your Bible, if you're that kind of black person, you are some kind of stupid. All right, idiot. No self-awareness. None. You can't have any self-awareness if you're doing that. Gay people have never did anything to anybody. Gay people.
And welcome to Liberal Paradise. I am your favorite host, Jay.
So I think this may be the clip I actually wanted to play. I dropped the StreamYard link, so if anybody wants to join the show, let me see if I could log into my StreamYard real quick. StreamYard wants to act a little funny for some reason. Doesn't want to let me do anything. See if I could log into my StreamYard. Or it's going to give me a login code via.
And I am a flaming gay black atheist. Now, I live in the Deep South. I've lived in the Deep South for a majority of my life. And in the South.
Why is it so wet around his mouth? Anyway.
Being a gay black atheist is in some ways worse than being the abominable snowman. Because at least if I'm the abominable snowman, at least I'm white. At least I believe in God, and at least I like pussy. And what's inherently wrong about being gay? Nobody's ever explained that to me. Is there anything inherently wrong with being gay? No, there isn't. Because when I stick my dick inside of another guy, it doesn't have any other ramifications on society. It's simply me sticking my dick inside of another guy.
So we're going to stop the show right there because we don't want to get that much vile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready to open up the link. I want to see who's in there wants to join the panel. They say woke progressive. They told me that woke progressive wanted to answer some questions. He wanted to give his side of the story as to what's going on. So what we're going to do, we're going to open up the StreamYards. We're going to open up the StreamYards. We're going to see who wants to come on. We got woke progressive. Let me add myself to the stream here. Hey, is that me? Is that me? I'll make sure I got the right one opened up. Okay. So we got your boy, woke progressive in the stream. You got
what's going on, man?
What the hell is going on? You got Black YouTube.
No, what it is, hey, look, I've said this multiple times. I've said it on my channel. Those clips of me saying those very vile things that I don't believe anymore, those are clips from me being 20 years old. Right now, I'm 26 years old. I'm 26. That was 6 years ago, what you're seeing in those videos. So obviously, people change over the course of years. I've changed a lot. My eyes have been spiritually open. I will readily admit that I do have a homosexual past. And if you want to judge me based on me previously being a homosexual, then go ahead, be closed-minded. The world is full of closed-minded people. You're free to be closed-minded. But if you're an open-minded person, and if you're a person and you yourself have made lots of mistakes, and I've made lots of mistakes, as you guys can clearly tell, then who are you to cast stones at me? Who are you people? I'm not talking about you, Grandmaster Troll, but for these people to cast aspersions on my character, calling me gay, saying I'm Andrew Gillum, saying I'm a sissy progressive, and all types of nonsense. It tells me that a lot of these people are very miserable. And yes, I am a former homosexual. Maybe I should have identified that early on in my channel. Maybe I should have been open about it, because I do talk about homosexuality a lot on my channel.
Well,
go ahead.
Let me ask you this, because one of the accusations that's been levied against you, I don't think majority of the people have a problem with you having a homosexual past. But the problem is they saw you talk down on that community, and they believe you did that while you were a member of the alphabet community. I think that's where the problem people have with you.
I'll be honest with you, Grandmaster Troll, and I've been on multiple panels talking about this, but you're the first one to ask me that question. And and please, Maurice, don't talk over me right now. Maurice is gonna come and try to cuss me out and all that. I'm not in the mood. If he comes cussing me out, I'm leaving. I'm not cussing nobody. All right, that's not what I'm here for. But I'll be honest and say that yes, at one point I was making videos. It wasn't recent. I hadn't been with a homosexual probably in the last year. I haven't been sexual with another man in the past year. But at some point, maybe 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, something like that, I probably did experience another man while also making YouTube videos about that. But that was over a year and a half ago. Like I said, I'm far past that lifestyle. That doesn't define who I am. I have been delivered. This has been a redemption for me, and I'm very proud of where I've come. And if you want to judge me based on that and call me gay or whatever, it doesn't bother me because I'm going to keep moving strong on my channel. I'm going to continue to grow, and I'll continue to know the truth that I am a straight black heterosexual male.
Okay, but you still didn't quite answer the question, so I'm gonna try to ask you again, but in a different way. When you were involved in the homosexual lifestyle, did you ever at any point during that time talk down on other homosexuals for being homosexuals?
Yes, in the same way that a crackhead can smoke crack, but still say that smoking crack is wrong. All right, yeah, I was involved in it, but it was a struggle, Grandmaster Troll. It was an absolute struggle. And even though I involved myself in it, I would be ashamed. Like, let me tell you, man, during the last days of me being a homosexual, I was just so disgusted, man. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. I look in the mirror, I say, God, I'm gay. And I just didn't like it anymore. I didn't feel comfortable in my own body. I just felt weird. I felt ashamed to be around people. And at some point I said, this got to stop. This got to stop. So yes, I did speak poorly on that community, but I was really at the same time talking about myself because I was disgusted by myself. And when I finally put my foot down and made the decision, no more of this, I'm going to only get with women. I'm going to get with beautiful women. Y'all to see the beautiful black women I've been with, Grandmaster Troll. I talked to some of the baddest women on the planet, and that's the truth. The baddest women on the, y'all can call me gay all you want, but I talk to the baddest women on the planet. And once I discovered my truth and got out of that, I discovered my truth. I got out of it, and now I'm walking in the truth. I'm not gay, man. I'm not. Do you think I'm gay, Grandmaster Troll? Do you really think I'm gay?
I don't care about other men's sexuality, so it doesn't make me.
Oh, come on, Grandmaster Troll. Grandmaster Troll, you sitting here doing a video about it. Apparently you care a little bit, huh?
No, I'm just doing the video just to get the truth out there. I knew you would come on. You could come on here. You
got exposed, Whoa. You've been exposed. You've been exposed.
In what ways has woke progressive been exposed?
Freckleface, he got a question for you. He said, in what ways have I been exposed, Freckleface?
You got exposed, man. You was up there lying. Look, you said all this shit about my son.
No, Freckleface. If you're going to make an accusation
about my son,
somebody got it. No, your son is a homosexual. Your son is a homosexual. He is. Your son is a homosexual. I'm sick of you people. I'm sick of black people. Not like you, Grandmaster Troll. You seem like a real cool dude. I'm sick of freckle-faced niggas like you. I told you.
So you said I'm a terrible father because I raised a gay son. What about your parents?
Shut up, you big black freckle-faced.
Your mama, nigga.
Big black.
Your mama, bitch.
Good.
Your mama.
Alright, so it appears as though black men who have certain differences for whatever reason, they can't talk to each other with any kind of dignity and respect. Y'all know I got a monetized channel and I would love to get the Facebook ads, but more importantly, we gotta break down the third part because we gotta bring this full circle. So I'm gonna see if I can find the clip. It's going to take me a while to find the clip, but I stumbled across a live stream earlier today. Let me see if I could find it. Let's see if I could find it. Oh, I found it. Now I actually gotta find the part. That I want to play. It looks like I won't be able to find the part, but I'll quarterback this thing and tell you guys what happened. So I was on BMT, not Blackmail Media Talk. So he had to change his name to Business Minded Talk, because when my man BMT, when he would talk about, building school for children and mental health for black folks and this, that, and the third, he couldn't get more than 5 people to watch him. But once he involved himself in Negro YouTube, like today, the super chats was flowing in, cash apps was flowing in, people jumping in and out of the panel and everything like that. You see, it's drama. It's Negro YouTube that brings the views, support. So my boy BMT had to change his whole content. He changed his name a couple of times, rebranded himself, but now he's actually found himself a good lane. So I'm gonna shout that brother out. My man Real Gamer comes through with a $10 super chat, says good work GMT, that was excellent. We got Taz Exclusives. Taz Exclusives is in the building. I'm going to drop the StreamYard link one more time. Please be aware of the rules, but something interesting happened during the stream. And what interesting happened during this stream is your girl Omega Courtney right here, bottom of the picture. It looks like your boy Woke Progressive and Omega Courtney was involved or trying to get involved with romantic dealings. Your girl Omega Courtney even helped your boy Woke Progressive out with his resume. They were getting ready to move to closer proximity so they could experience black love. But like your boy Kevin Samuels would say, has he always say about black women, what Kevin Samuels always says. So you pick felons, so you pick abusers, you pick, low standard men. In this situation right here, your girl Omega Courtney, she's gonna roll the dice on a Negro who has just been delivered. And as you heard from Woke Progressive, he said it's been a year and a half since he was last involved with the alphabet community. So you on YouTube, you rolling the dice, Omega Courtney. I know. You follow O'Shea Duke Jackson's advice. You went to rebuildanigga.com. You help Woke Progressive out with his resume. Tried to help get him a job so you can get some consistent foundation to build a relationship on. I wish y'all two the best of luck. But you on YouTube, you involved in all this drama, you involved in nigga YouTube, you gonna find it hard to get you what you're looking for. The best thing y'all two can do, fall back from Negro YouTube. Just fall all the way back. Just leave Negro YouTube, because if you think you're going to find black love on Negro YouTube and stay involved in Negro YouTube, you're going to be hard pressed. But even we watch my boy Kevin Kelly on Reg the Bad Guys panel cried and whined about how Tommy Sotomayor was flying all these females cross country and all the women was passing him by. Like he said, they was leaving him behind. Even reform, people who have been delivered, from sins, from the devil, could find black women, but so-called red pill men in this space are still letting women pass them by. So I'm gonna see if anybody hit the StreamYard link. We got Woke Progressive back in the building. What's up, Woke Progressive?
Hey, Grandmaster. I apologize for my behavior earlier, Me and Maurice have a long history, and he said some very egregious things about me, and I apologize for acting out of character. But you have to understand, Grandmaster Troll, this is a very sensitive topic for me. I know who I am, and for people to call me something that I'm not and make this seem as though something that it's not and call me something that I'm not, it bothers me, man. Like on a deep personal level. Like a lot of these people, like Black YouTube, these are savages. Like these people truly are savages, most of them. And I can't let people like Mo bring me down to their level because that's not who I am. So I apologize for acting out of character on your platform, Grandmaster Troll. That's not who I am. I will no longer bring myself down to the savage level of a lot of these disgusting, despicable subhumans here on Black YouTube.
I appreciate your apology, man, and I hope all the goals that you have in life, because I know you want to live a certain way, I know you want to achieve some things in your life. I hope you get whatever it is that you're looking for, man.
Absolutely, man. And you should see like I was saying earlier, you should see the Black women that I'm with now. I get with some of the most beautiful, most attractive Black women you'll ever meet. Ever since the truth was revealed to me, that's what I went after. That's what I adore. I adore and I love Black women. And for people to make it seem like it's anything else, because I got drunk and I acted out of character on some 40-year-old loser's channel. And you know the 40-year-old loser I'm talking about, don't you, Grandmaster Troll?
I'm not 100% sure.
His name starts with a T and it ends with ass. You know who I'm talking about now?
So I gotta ask you this question, Woke Progressive. There's been a rumor that you got on his live stream and you exposed your private parts on his stream.
I did not do that. Now, I didn't show him my penis. No.
Okay.
No. Okay. What I did do, I was really drunk and I invited my girlfriend on the panel, but I never showed him my penis. And if he says that, he's not being honest.
Okay.
And let me tell you something. And if this is something like Grandmaster Troll, I really hope, like Mo just did, came up here arguing and cussing. I'm not doing that anymore. I'll just mute myself. If we get another one of these Black YouTube savages that come onto the panel, I'm not going to drag myself down to their level because I'm not a savage, and I won't lower myself to savagery. But V-Dub, I know him. He's actually been on my panel, so I don't think he's a savage.
Spoken like a true conservative, sir. I would like to know who facilitated your behavior then and now.
Who you mean on Taz's channel, the 40-year-old bums channel?
No.
Because you know Taz and Nyla, they're 40-year-old bums. Did you know that? Did you know Taz and Nyla were 40-year-old bums? They don't have jobs. They do YouTube for a living. They start drama with people on YouTube for a living. These are literally demonic people. Taz and Nyla. These are the lowest. These are the worst type of human beings.
But I don't agree with them. So you're I don't know. You're preaching to
well,
the
I'm just
choir.
saying that based on who started all of this. I mean, I know you're not saying that about them, and you might not agree with them, but I'm saying that because that's who these people are, and a lot of these subhuman savages that follow them here on Black YouTube need to know that these are 40-year-old bums. These people are very demonic. If you look at their channel and take notice, they don't have any real content. Taz is extremely low IQ, and he's probably a homosexual himself. I'll go on the record and say that about Taz. He's probably a homosexual himself. Nyla's, don't get me wrong, she's low IQ too, but she's not as dumb as Taz, okay? At least she can hold at least somewhat of a decent conversation. But Taz is extremely low IQ. He's probably a homosexual himself. And if you look at the content, the overall content on their channel, that's all drama. They're consistently starting drama with people. They say that they're pro-black and they're B1, but nobody who's pro-black is constantly in so many arguments consistently with so many black people. Those are two things that don't go together. If you say you love the community, you're not going to be beefing and roasting and cooking the community every time you have a chance. These are 40-year-old people. I could see if they were teenagers, I would be more than happy to give them a pass. But these are 40-year-old grown-ass adults. When are black people going? And I'm so sorry I lowered myself to their level a few minutes ago with freckle-faced Maurice.
But these are 40-year-old people who are the worst example of what a black person can be. And I apologize that I was drinking that night and went on that channel and did things that I'm not proud of. I was wrong for that. I acted out of character. But there's a quote by a famous poet by the name of Mark Twain. It says, when you argue with somebody who's stupid, they'll drag you down to their level and they will beat you with intelligence. And that's what I allowed myself. That's what I allowed. That's what I allowed on that panel that night. I allowed stupid people to bring me down to their level and beat me with intelligence. And I will never allow that to happen again.
You done?
Yeah, and just so this is on the record, Taz is a homosexual. Taz is definitely a homosexual, no doubt. Game recognized game. But I'm done.
So I'm gonna ask the question again. Who facilitated the behavior? And I mean in real life.
Hey, my nigga, fuck you. You can shut your bitch ass up and get the fuck off of here.
Hold on, Taz. Now, before I let you on, Taz, you gotta clean up your language. You can't just come out here.
We're about to see, Grandmaster Troll, what you're about to see is B1 behavior. Now, this is a man who's about to come up here, cuss me out, and act like completely ghetto, but he loves black people. I'm not even going to argue back with him. I just want you guys to see the character of a so-called B1. Go ahead, Taz. Go ahead and cuss me out. He's not capable of an intelligent conversation.
I'm going to bring Taz back on, and I can see if he could just have a little bit of decorum.
He can't. It's impossible, Grandmaster Troll. We can try though, but I'm telling you, he's a savage.
Okay.
It's not possible.
Okay, he dropped out, but he's always welcome to come back on.
And Mo's a conservative, but I don't think Mo can hold decorum either. Mo, if you want to call me gay and say I got exposed, I'm willing to have that conversation.
You didn't expose. All you've been talking about is me raising a gay son. That's all you've been talking about. How terrible a person I am because I raised a gay son. What about your parents? What about your parents?
All right. So I've never mentioned that on my channel. I've never mentioned you on my channel.
I know, but you kept on talking about my son, and I openly admit that I raised that my son is gay. I openly admit that, and you kept throwing it in my face.
So who facilitated your behavior, Wolfman? That's what I'm asking.
I mean, V-Dub. I mean, who facilitated what behavior? What do you mean by facilitated? What do you mean by this? That's a very poorly phrased question.
Okay, so in the church, they facilitate the gay choir leader or director, right? You say it would be the church members of choir who facilitate that behavior. So who facilitated yours? You were an atheist. Who was around you? Who was your influence? Who was there guiding you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who facilitated your behavior?
Okay, so I mean, I think what you're trying to ask, V-Dub, is what influenced my behavior during the time I was an atheist, and I think that's a very good question, V-Dub. And the answer to that question, I went down an atheist rabbit hole. I grew up in the church. I grew up with, and to answer your question too, Mo, we're gonna get two birds in one stone here. So my parents did raise me up in the church.
I'm out here. When I see you, I'm whooping your ass.
Okay. You guys see what I mean? Do you guys see what I mean by subhuman savages? But to answer your question, V-Dub, who is not a subhuman savage, what I essentially had going on, I allowed myself to be fooled by atheism. And when I allowed atheism into my heart, Satan also made a home in my heart. And I allowed all types of deviancy to take reign within me, and it controlled me. And I wasn't able to escape this lifestyle until I went back to my childhood and I realized what I was taught as a child. And God touched my heart, and I had a spiritual awakening where I didn't audibly hear the voice of God, but I heard God within my spirit. And it was so compelling hearing God's voice and knowing that God was real after being an atheist, that I walked out of that lifestyle. Now, it was a struggle. Like I said, I didn't stop it completely till about 1.5 years ago. It was a long struggle and it was a battle. But I am happy to say that I accomplished all of my demons, and I apologize greatly because, sometimes I cuss people out and I get very emotional about this because I know my journey. I know what I've been through, and to be ridiculed for that, to be made fun of for that, it is very painful. That's why I never mentioned it on my YouTube channel. That's why I never came out on my YouTube channel, because I knew these subhuman savages on this side of YouTube, not all people on this side of YouTube, but a lot of these subhuman savages, they will take a story and run with it, especially low IQ people like one of the people who just left the panel.
Oh, I'm going to have fun, but I'm not going to do it on this platform. I just came to ask a relevant question. Thank you for your answer. Have a good day, sir.
So I gotta ask you this. Woke progressive. Mm-hmm. Considering you said all the things you said about Taz and Nyla.
Yes, everything that's true.
Why did you choose to come out on their platform?
Because I still learn. I'm very naive as a person. I knew that Taz and Nyla were very messy individuals. And Grandmaster Troll, I'm not sure if you've ever seen their channel. If you see their channel, they are 40-year-old bums. Like, these are literally 40-year-olds who can't stop getting into it with. They get into it with Mr. Fantastic. They've gotten into it with some woman named Cluster B. I mean, these are 40-year-old teenagers, 40-year-old toddlers. I've never seen anything like it. And so, but they call themselves B1. And so a lot of these subhuman savages that call themselves B1, I agree with some of them. So I thought like I said, I thought Taz was a little bit gay himself. So I figured he probably had the same struggle. So I got really drunk one night, and this was I'm not saying I made the best choices. This was a horrible choice, Grandmaster Troll. But I got really drunk on some Burnett's vodka one night, and I drank about an entire fifth. And something in my mind said, man, just go to Taz's channel and just come out and tell people what your struggle is, and they will accept you. Worst choice I ever made. Now, if I would have been sober, I would have thought, man, Taz and Nyla don't do nothing but keep up mess. They're not going to do nothing but make fun of you if you try to tell them something like that. Just don't even go over there. They're messy, demonic, subhuman savages. They're 40-year-old teenagers. They're 40-year-old bums. Don't even do it, woke progressive. Now, that's what sober woke progressive would have said. But drunk woke progressive went over there. No, because game recognized game. I recognize that Taz, he's also struggling with homosexuality. And I was like, man, Taz, and I did it in such a sloppy way, such a bad way, and it backfired on me big time. It backfired on me big time. And I don't know how drunk you've ever been, but, sometimes when you're drunk, there's no such thing as making the right decision. And I was so drunk, there was no such thing as making the right decision. I consistently made the wrong decision, and it festered into the catastrophe that was that night. And I was wrong. I was drunk. And I take blame for a lot of what happened. But that doesn't change the fact that Taz and Nyla are 40-year-old losers. Losers.
Can I say something? Can I say something real quick? You said that like you are a Christian, right? You said you're Christian.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Can you hear me, Big J? Yeah, I'm a Christian.
Are you not Christian? Or you're not. Well,
wait. Can you guys hear me? Grandmaster Troll, can you hear me? I said I was a Christian.
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Then okay. Then if you repent, like you said that you were asking for, yeah, okay. Now, if you said that you're Christian, you're asking for, if you're asking for, hold on. If you said that you're a Christian, therefore, shouldn't you
So it looks like Big J Triple X was having problems with his connection, but we got a $5 cash app from Ken82 Draw One. Shout out to him. We had Nyla and Taz. They're gonna drag me for some reason. I don't know, but they could come on to the show if they want.
Hey,
they could explain to me what I did to get dragged.
Grandmaster Troll, this is what you have to understand. You don't have to do anything. That's simply who they are. I promise that's inherently who they thrive off of. That they live off of beefing with people and cooking people and roasting people. I'll never understand that subhuman, savage type of mindset, especially with a 40-year-old. Now, like I said, Grandmaster Troll, if these were teenagers, I would understand. Okay, you're a teenager. I get it. But these are 40-year-old people. I'm 26 years old. I don't even do this. And so it just baffles me that 40-year-old people like this can scoop down to a high school level to simply make videos attacking people like they do. Does that make sense to you, Grandmaster Troll? Because it doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, if you ask me, when Taz does his like B1 content, he does documentaries on whatever, either whether it be the police or white supremacy, or if Nyla does something on that, it's pretty good. It's good content. And then they do engage in what we like to call the roast sector, the viper pit. And they end up getting doxxed, and then they respond, and the person who they will attack will re-attack. And it does go back and forth, and some of the content, it's funny and hilarious, and then some of it is, of course, Negro YouTube. But if people do that with their channels to grow their brand and it's working for them, then I can't really fault on what they do with their channel.
And I definitely understand that, Grandmaster Troll. But I understand it for a 16-year-old. If I had a 16-year-old, little girl doing this, I'd understand. But for you to be well into your 40s and acting like a teenager, even if you're doing it to build your quote-unquote brand, that's very childish. And if that's what black people find necessary to quote-unquote build their brand, that speaks a lot to the sad state that our culture is in, that black people, that grown adult black people, have to act like children to build their brand, and other black people flock to it for that.
You got a small point there, because educational content is hard to sell your people than it is selling drama or selling gossip or selling trending topics.
Well, I was able to do that on my channel, Grandmaster Troll. If you go look at my content, I had a channel before YouTube deleted my previous channel. Right now, I'm Woke Progressive 2.0. But if you look at my previous channel, my channel was larger than both Taz and Nyla's combined before YouTube took me down. And I never beefed with people. I never cooked people. I never roasted people. It was all strictly content about the black community. And I'm 26. I was only that was about a year ago. So I was only 25 years old at the time. So if you're saying that me as a 25-year-old, I was able to do it, but these grown ass people, they're not able to do it, then something is wrong. And I definitely want to speak on this, because at this point, people are calling me a pedophile. Have you heard that, Grandmaster Troll? Where these 40-year-old lifelong failures, these 40-year-old flunkies are calling me failures? Have you seen that, Grandmaster Troll? I mean, they're calling me a pedophile. They're calling me pedophile, excuse me.
I haven't seen the word pedophile, but the complaints I did have is when you met that guy at your apartment and you chased them down the stairs. They said that you were preying upon that gentleman.
All right. No, I'll explain that situation. But at first, I definitely want to explain the pedophile thing, because that is just disgusting. For you guys to accuse me of something like that, not you, Grandmaster Troll, but to the 40-year-old flunkies. For those 40-year-old flunkies to accuse me of something like that speaks to how depraved in the mind they are. Yeah, I'm a former homosexual, and I've done some things I'm not proud of. But at least I'm 26, I'm still young, and I got a bunch of time left to correct my mistakes, and I have corrected my mistakes. But for you to be a 40-year-old flunky, calling someone a pedophile with no proof of it, and I'll tell you what happened, Grandmaster Troll. So I was in a chat of people constantly calling me gay, and somebody, do you know a Black Introvert TV? Are you familiar with him?
With who?
A YouTuber by the name of Black Introvert TV.
No, I'm not familiar with him.
All right. Well, anyway, he's this other guy on YouTube, and they said, "Woke Progressive, are you interested in Black Introvert TV? We can hook y'all up on a date." And I said, "No, Black Introvert isn't my type. I like short, feminine boys." And that's what I said as a joke. I typed that in the comment section. So that's what I said. I said I like short, feminine boys. And so, have you ever heard a guy say something like, "I like light-skinned girls," or "I like dark-skinned girls," or "I like pretty girls," or "I like girls who look like this"? You've heard people say like that before.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody says they like pretty girls, in your mind, would you automatically go to the place that, oh, he's a pedophile? He said he liked pretty girls. Or would you think, no, he's just saying that he likes women that are pretty?
When people use the term girl, I take it as a female that's of age. I don't take it as somebody that's below age.
Thank you. Oh my, I'm talking to a reasonable person on YouTube.
But
you're a breath of fresh air.
But people who are not familiar with that lifestyle, they may take the term boy to mean somebody that's below age.
I mean, and I can understand that, Grandmaster Troll, but I thought about it like this too. I forgot his name, when that rapper came out with the song Pretty Boy Swag, nobody was thinking he was saying, "Oh, I'm a pretty boy," as in I'm a pretty 9-year-old. No, literally nobody who heard that song thought that. So for Taz to do a whole video based off that one comment I made, knowing that that's not what I was talking about, to call me a pedophile based on that, speaks on either he's really dumb and very low IQ, and I'll give it to him. He is pretty low IQ, so he might actually be that dumb. But either that, or he is so depraved in the mind that he will go to this extent to feel his disgusting urge to start beefs with people for no reason. Taz and Nyla are literally the worst type of human beings, because they will be 50 years old still on YouTube doing the same thing. They never gonna grow, never gonna be doing anything, gonna be in that same raggedy ass house they living in. And this is what they will do for the rest of their life. While people like me, I'm gonna get over this. I've accepted my truth. I've came out. Yeah, you got me. I'm gay. I acted a fool that one night. All right. I'm going to get over it. My life is going to continue. But these people will always be starting beefs, always cooking, always roasting people. And this will all eternally be who they are. That's a very miserable existence. That's a very sad way to live. And it speaks on the miserable character of Taz and Nyla. And in a way, I feel sorry for these people.
All right. Well, Progressive. Well, it was great having you on the show.
Absolutely, man. I thank you so much, Grandmaster. You've been out of every panel I've been on, you've been the most fair to me, and I appreciate it, bro. And it's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, man. I really appreciate it.
All right. So we're going to wrap it up with some closing thoughts real quick. I don't think nobody else wants to join the show. I dropped the link one more time. This is why I tell y'all Negroes to leave Negro YouTube alone. This is why right here. This is why right here. Now, there's a lot of things that baffles me about the alphabet community. I don't know why it's so important that people know what sexual orientation you are when you at work, while you're on a job, or if you're trying to compete for a political position. Why is it so goddamn important that you're the first black gay this or the first black? Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the show because somebody sent me this Facebook post. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up real quick. Somebody sent me this Facebook post. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. And it kind of ties into what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick, because there's been a lot of debate in the politic realm about Trump and this, that, and the third. And somebody Somebody gonna tag me in a post because they know I'm a Trump supporter, so they tag me in this post right here. My boy William Lloyd, he says, why not one judge appointed by Trump was black? Okay, black Trump supporters, explain. So he wants me to explain why in the last 3.5 years there's been no black judges, but he won't look over the last 200 years or the 8 years with Obama and why there were no black judges. So I went in there and this is what I said. I said, I know. There should have been a black judge. There should have been a Latin judge, an Indian judge, a Chinese judge, a Korean judge, a gay judge, a lesbian judge, a transgender judge, a queer judge. I even took it a step further. A black gay male judge, a Japanese transgender judge, a Cuban female transgender heterosexual judge, a black female lesbian judge. We need so many judges to fit all of these disenfranchised groups. See, that's the whole thing with the whole alphabet community, the whole white supremacist minority group. They want everybody to have a position. They want everybody to be involved and you can't cater to each one of these groups while not offending another group. I need somebody to tell me if I'm wrong, but this is where we are on Negro YouTube. So with that said, some of y'all Negroes gotta do better, but it's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll. I'm getting ready to close this one out. We've been going for an hour and 40 minutes. It looks like nobody else wants to join. We got Richard Conley and my man Richard Conley in the chat. Salute to him. If you got blocked by one of my mods, I was going back through and I kept seeing people were getting banned and timed out. I will go in my chat and unban you. We got Jessica X in the building. We got Rude Ep in the building. Reigning Woman, Tampa Supreme. My man Will Clinton, Soul Provider. Let me mod up the content creators real quick. I like having the content creators. We got Bomb Cherry came through and showed a little bit of love. Let's see. V-Dub Boogie joined the panel. Shout out to him. We got Ken82 Draw. He came in with a cash app, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to give him a wrench. Anybody else? We got Liam Johnson in the building. Micah B. Yep, you came late to the party. We got KD in the building, but this is where we are at today. We have the space has been infiltrated. One thing I didn't talk about that I wanted to talk about, your boy Kevin Samuels, when he asked that young man the size of his eggplant, we had Obsidian saying that people from the alphabet community not only should be in the space, but they should be leaders and give directions in this space. We got Just Saini in the building. John the Analyst came through. We got all. They want this space to be infiltrated, all inclusive. This is where we're at right now. The black manosphere or has super slide, and others have termed it, the black bussy sphere, whatever it's called. This is where we're at in the community. They flying females out. They on date naps. They not on Tinder no more. They not on Plenty of Fish, not Meet Me, not even Black Christian single meets. They got apps called Jacked, where you could literally get robbed. You could literally get jacked on an app called Jacked. This is where we at in the manosphere, but I'm getting ready to log off because I wanna watch. This will be my last day watching Negro YouTube. This will be my last day watching Negro YouTube, because you Negroes do something new every week. Y'all do something new. Got the high value man debate. You had the eggplant scandal. Somebody will get doxxed. Somebody will get exposed. We got people who came out the closet and then delivered themselves from evil. Though they may walk through the valley of the shadow of death, they will see no evil and fear no evil. But it's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll. Peace and salute. Hold on, before I go, we got Bomb Cherry. I'm gonna go ahead and restart the stream real quick. We got people wanted to come on the channel. Are you there, Bomb Cherry? Is Bomb Cherry there?
Yeah, I'm here. How you gonna end the chat with me in the back? I've been back here for 10 minutes.
Oh, my bad. I didn't check the StreamYard. I didn't have the window opened up. I had OBS opened up.
Oh, okay. So wait a minute, you done exposed some gay people? What the hell going on, Grandmaster Troll?
So there was an individual by the name of Vote Progressive. He has a YouTube channel, about 5,000 subscribers. But anyway, he was on Taz's panel the other night, and he ended up coming out of the closet and admitting to his alphabet community, things that he was involved with in the past. So that's what happened. What are your thoughts on the situation?
Well, I have always been saying there's a lot of gay dudes mixed up in the black manosphere. Now, let me say this. I'm not against gay people, right? I'm not against the men who like men, because I like fucking men. And y'all know what I'm talking about. I love me some men, baby. But I don't think a lot of you men understood or understand that to the right of you and to the left of you, you got one dude putting his fingers in your booty hole. You just don't feel it yet. And the other dude is waiting for you to put your penis in his booty hole. And y'all gonna run a train on each other. And y'all just need to stop. As y'all talk about women in a negative way, what do you think gonna happen? The men who like men, they gonna come over, baby, with their fairies, with their feathers on, their fairy feathers on. They gonna fly over to the black manosphere. You got niggas like KS. You know goddamn well why he asked that man how big his penis is. Let's be honest. You know that. I ain't never hear you ask no other man that, Grandmaster Troll. Have you?
No.
Would do you even care what another man has?
No.
That's right. And women, we don't be asking that question either. That's why sometimes we get surprises we don't like. You know what I'm saying? We should have looked at the package before we opened the package, but we don't. And then we get slid this little ass, But anyway, that's another topic for another day. To the brother who came out as being gay, more power to you, my brother. Do your thing. You ain't got no reason to be ashamed. You know what I'm saying? I think what it is, the men don't like the not knowing. You know what I mean? Like they don't know. And it's not none of their business that you're gay. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of y'all are so flaming gay, baby. You know what I mean? Like the nigga who had on that hot pink ass furry coat. Y'all know goddamn well y'all can't say that nigga not gay. That nigga over there gayer than I'm a motherfucker. Now, what you got to say to that, Grandmaster Cho? Because you know you the Master Cho over here. What you got to say about that nigga with that flaming pink ass furry coat? It wasn't even a mink coat. Wasn't even rabbit. It's a furry coat.
I don't wear pink. I don't know about wearing pink furry coats, but Sam Cassell with 1L came through with a super chat, and he wanted, I guess, bring this to your attention. He says he was not in the manosphere. He says people are reaching for an angle. So, Bob, people are saying these people like woke progressive, they say he didn't come from the manosphere. They said he came from the pro-blacks. And then when he came out on Taz Exclusives channel. And Taz Exclusives has said numerous times that he isn't manosphere. So the manosphere is trying to wash their hands of these situations because they are saying that there aren't these people in the manosphere. There are people who are outside of the manosphere.
Explain KS.
Okay, so if you ask Kevin Samuels, he'll tell you that he's not a part of the manosphere.
He was never a part of when y'all started parting ways. When he decided to part ways, is that when because as far as I'm concerned, he's been a part of it. So y'all saying he's no longer okay? So now y'all got to start identifying manosphere, man, because all y'all done is split up and give yourself different names, but still y'all part of this fucking woman hating ass manosphere. Y'all hate women, not all of you. I know you don't hate women. You know what I mean? Because I seen you with some beautiful women. But that's besides the point. You ain't seen most of these men with no goddamn women. And then the ones that you see with a woman, y'all are against. You against Taz, but you know he got a woman. But you okay with Obsidian, and that nigga can't get a woman. You okay with Kevin Samuels, and you know he wants to dress like a woman. So like, what's going on? Y'all got master teachers who, because of you, Master Joe, when he got found out, y'all niggas know goddamn well that nigga can't get no woman.
Well, most of the dudes who you name, Kevin Samuels, BGS, at one point in their lives, they were married and they had kids and then they got divorced. And a lot of their content is them trying to give men pointers on now how to end up in situations where you will marry a woman who will divorce you and put you on child support and bring you financial strain in your life after you already established yourself and established the family. Okay,
so let's backtrack what you just said. So we got some niggas who were married and got divorced. And now they want to come and tell you younger men. Now mind you, these niggas are old and decrepit, right? They my age. If y'all call me old, then what the fuck are them? They older than me. But okay, let's bypass that. The difference between myself, and these old ass niggas who got divorced is that they got divorced. But y'all will listen to a nigga who can't educate you on how not to get divorced, how to stay married, or how to properly choose the right type of woman, but them niggas want to teach y'all to stay away from women. That's because I heard BGS tell you younger men, stay away from women, get your education, start building your careers, and stay away from these women. The reason they're telling you that because they want to get to the younger women. They don't want to compete with you younger men.
I don't necessarily agree with that 100% because they want men to be established first.
Why would another man, that's almost like Kevin wanting to know that dude's dick size. Why would you or any man want you, another man, to do anything? Besides, I can see if he talking community, right? You're talking about establishing the community, but that's not, those dudes don't talk about community. Taz talk about community. Those niggas talking about They want to have access to the younger women and want y'all to stay out of their way.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say Kevin Samuels, BGS, Immoral, Angry Man, they are for the community. And one of the things they see that if men and women could have better relationships, the community would be better for it. But what's happening is the men are getting in relationships with women and they still have some stuff to work on. And some of that is causing some of the divorces and the relationships not to work. So when BGS or Angry Man, like Angry Man came out with the Angry Man standard, saying that you should be able to pay all the bills in your house and run everything so that way you could operate from a position of power. So when you do get involved with a woman, you're not in a 50-50 situation or in a situation in where that woman will have some power over you.
Oh, so I just heard Kevin just not last night before last say, what does love and like have to do with anything? So I know you can't be talking about him, because that nigga keep telling y'all that it's how you dress and how you smell that makes you a powerful man, or if you make 6 figures. And we know in the black community, most of you men not gonna make that type of money in your lifetime like that. So they are discouraging you younger men from getting in relationships with women. We got men in this chat. They ain't got much of nothing. And I'm not downing them, but I'm saying they can at least get a woman. They could pull a woman. You see what I'm saying? So what does it matter? I've seen you pull beautiful women. And I'm not saying you don't have shit, but you know what I mean. I'm saying you're not a 6-figure nigga, right? If we be honest, you pull beautiful women. So do you really, based on your life, do you agree with what those men are saying?
I don't agree with everything they're saying, but I see the point where they're trying to make. So I could take some of the things they're saying and then part it in my life and try to make it work for me in my situation. So if I see a woman who's overweight and doesn't want to work on herself but is demanding all of these things, that may be a woman that I don't want to deal with.
Right. And that makes sense. But you know, at the same time, Kevin is telling you men certain things. He's over there telling the women they should be looking for more from you men. So I mean, that in itself proves that they don't really want men and women to come together. That first of all, he's just making money saying whatever comes out of his mouth. Okay, but if he's telling women that they need to be looking for these 6-figure dudes, where do that leave the dudes who don't make 6 figures? But you do have more to offer, right? You have your protection, you have your love and affection, and you have, the ability to provide some children and protect them. That's worth a lot. Don't you agree?
Yeah, it's worth a lot, yeah.
Yeah, that's worth a lot. And of course, I don't want the black community, the man and the woman, to struggle paycheck to paycheck. But many of us have made that shit work. And we can still have families, love on one another. But if you go based on the gay dude over there with that flaming hot pink ass furry jacket, that nigga says, what love got to do with it? What love got to do with it? He sounded like Tina Turner for real. Anyway. So that's all I wanted, because I've seen you with women. I know you could pull women. There's most of you men in here. You're handsome men. You could pull women. But if you listen to some of the men y'all have been listening to, these are dudes who've been crying because they can't get a woman. And they use their anger and sharing it with you all, you younger men. And then you younger men start hating on the women as well. Y'all got old nigger syndrome. Most of you younger men, based on this YouTube shit. Y'all walking around acting like y'all old niggas who've been hurt by bitches. And y'all haven't been hurt. The old nigga's been hurt. Okay? He got a divorce because he wasn't good in the bedroom, or maybe he wasn't a good provider. I venture to bet, looking at the nigga, he wasn't good in the bedroom. And I'm going to be honest with you. We want to be dicked down the right way, and we want a man who's going to take care of us all around. That's including the bedroom, socially, physically. That's everything. You know what I'm talking about, right, Master Troll?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I do like you. You are so funny. Even though I'm trolling you a little bit, but I am, because I'm having fun with you, because you've come over on my side and had fun with me. But I'm going to be honest, I feel sorry for you younger men because you listening to them old niggas. Them old niggas who lives, right now, them niggas couldn't walk outside and a young chick would never look their way. Now Kevin will trick them, but Kevin gets near women because they his beards. You pay him a little money to take a picture for him with him, but we know this nigga is sweeter than a motherfucking lollipop, a cherry lollipop at that. What you got to say to that? Do he look sweet or not? What you say? You a man? Y'all men can't see gay men when they're there?
Yeah, he do look sweet sometimes.
Okay. Anyway, what the room saying? I'm not even watching the chat. Hi to the chat. I know some of y'all don't like me. I don't give a fuck. What I do care about, though, is that I want y'all to have good lives. My brothers and sisters. I want y'all to succeed in relationships, or you won't end up old like these divorced niggas who angry. That's why they're angry, because when they look to the right and the left of them, there's no woman there. They'll keep them warm. And listen, and I'm a big woman, but I still keep a man warm. My husband crawl in between my booty cheeks sometimes in the winter.
So I gotta ask you this, because you talked about Kevin Samuels. You said a lot of these dudes are alone, but there's a lot of women, and as we saw from Kevin Samuels, they're not super gorgeous, but they're not ugly, but they're having hard times finding a man. Why is that?
Because y'all angry. Y'all got this old angry nigga syndrome. That's why.
It can't be, because we even saw somebody who was in there by the name of Jessica X. Even she went on to the Kevin Samuels to get advice on finding a husband.
Well, that's because see, you trying to the same thing. Okay, so she is a fake ass bitch. Okay. Sorry, Jessica, I'm just gonna be honest. I mean, I could lie, but I'm not a liar. She's a fake ass bitch on here telling black women of America, acting like in her area, they are so much better. Now, I'm thinking about doing a little, getting a few people from over yonder on my page and let the men over there explain to you men over here how them bitches over there act just like the bitches over here. But see, she wants to come on with her little accent and make it seem like she's so much better. Now, she herself maybe feel like she's better. I understand that. But to make it seem like the women over there are better and not doing the same thing women over here are doing, the black women, then that's ridiculous. And I know that she did also say, hey, Bomb, I wasn't just talking about black women over here. I'm saying all women. So if that's true, then what is she doing when she's in these black manosphere areas trying to make it sucking their dicks and claiming that, yeah, they're right?
So you telling me even as Jessica X is trying to be a pick-me, she's still having problems?
Like what you meant? What do Kevin say? You still have to have the looks, baby. And until one of y'all motherfuckers tell me that you seen this bitch, until you seen her, not no motherfucking picture, then I guess she got the pick-me syndrome, the can't get picked syndrome, because she don't look like what y'all think she look like. But I tell you this, if she looks anything like her photo, what do you men think? Would it be hard for her to find a fucking man? I ain't never had no problem finding a man. I could take a camera. I'm a 50-year-old BBW, and I could take my cameras with y'all today with me. I could walk in any store, and there would be a man walk up to me. See, because that's what I get. I get men who walk up, say hello to me, want to know if I'm married, if I'm taken already or not. So how is it that this beautiful woman with this accent, well, she's in her country. That's why maybe she come over here. I know she'll get a man. You men would jump on her. Y'all, just her accent alone. Her accent alone is sexy to Americans, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the reason she can't find a man, I mean, I don't know why you're asking me why she can't find a man. You men are angry, and maybe she just don't. Maybe the type of woman y'all think she is, apparently she not. Because if she was, she wouldn't have to find a man. I was married before I was her age. So, and if I was her age now, I would be married if that's what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted to date a man right now who's her age, I would be able to do that. So I don't know. I think it's I really think that is you men, y'all like a certain look. Nothing wrong with that. So I don't know what the connect is. What are you saying? If she looks like what y'all think, what do you think her reason, her not being able to find a man, what do you think it is?
What do I think it is? It's easy. I think people of the millennial generation, the zillennial generation are too involved with the internet, so they can't really relate to people face to face.
Right, but you on the internet, you're not a zennial, but you're a millennial. Because I don't think you're that young, but I think you're a millennial. And you had, even if you meet the women online, when it came down to it, that you had a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know I saw Rude in here earlier. Shit, Rude pulling women he ain't never seen before, left and right. We got a lot of men, handsome men in here. So y'all may not do it the way we did it. That's true, right? We didn't have the internet, so we had to absolutely be out there, which would be harder for our time was harder because we didn't have to really be, y'all got filters and shit. You all got Photoshop. A bitch can Photoshop all her fat off. And still, you can't get a man even with a fake photo, bitch? What? Fuck out of here. That's because it's not about looks so much. See, when y'all start talking to each other and y'all don't feel that vibe, that connect, that's what it is. We got women looking for a man who makes so much money. We got the men who really make that amount of money. He not looking for no woman who's looking for his money. Then we got you regular dudes. You think you need the money to get the woman. But if you had the money to be able to get any woman, you still would not want the woman who wants your money. You would want a woman who wants you for you, whether you had the money or not. Am I right or wrong about that?
You're right.
And there we have it. We have a man teaching y'all that is about your money. That's when the problems will really start for a man. A man who makes six figures, his problems, he has problems you don't have. That we don't have. That includes myself, right? Because now he has to worry about whether this woman, does she really like him or does she only like what he can give her? So what I'm saying to you younger men is you get you a woman now who who likes you for you because you ain't got much to give her, but you gonna give her your all, right? She gonna give you her all and y'all build together because then now you become that 6-figure nigga, right? That's what these men say, 6-figure nigga. Now, you know that this woman who was riding with you when you ain't have much, she ain't riding with you just for your money. She riding with you because she always had your back, helping you get to where you are. And then if y'all end up getting divorced, shit, that's the thing about divorce. When you're married, you make it work. Sometimes people grow apart. People grow up. And as we grow up, there's a possibility of growing apart. Meaning that you realize you're not on the same path anymore. And divorce can happen.
Well, let me ask you this question. It's been a phenomenon going on to YouTube, and that's female content creators getting flown out. Now you met a couple other YouTube content creators, but it was more on friendships. You travel with Danini and other people. There was an individual earlier who was upset that a particular YouTuber by the name of Sami Sotomayor was able to fly out other female YouTube content creators. And this particular person was upset because he couldn't fly out any females himself through YouTube. So what is your take on the whole black manosphere and YouTube dating?
Wait, so the only person I know who was kind of mad at Tommy about flying women out, I think Warren mentioned that, right?
He may have mentioned it, but I'm talking about the guy named Kevin.
Oh, well, see, so I don't have when you men have money, you do what you want with it. If you want to fly out chicks, because there will be some chicks who will allow you to fly them out. Y'all let them do what they do, and then she fly her ass back home. I don't see no problem with that. You know what I mean? I don't see no problem with that. It works on the woman's behalf, and it works on your men's behalf. That's for single people. That's single people. If single people gonna do what single people do, and y'all gonna do as much as y'all can afford to do. A dude who ain't got the money not gonna be flying no chicks out. The man who got the money, he gonna do what he want with his fucking money. And he fly chicks in if he want. Come on, we know Tommy flying chicks in. Remember that white chick from years ago, the one he said that he was so in love with? Y'all, everybody found her. They found her on you know what I mean, in the magazines. She was selling herself. You could purchase her for a week if you had the money. So that wasn't no secret. So I'm not against that. What single people do. But just protect yourself. Make sure you don't get no diseases, and also make sure you don't come up with no, diseases or babies that you wasn't planning for. The worst thing you want to do is get a woman of the night pregnant, because now your child mother gonna be a woman of the night. Mm-hmm. I'm not against what you younger people do. Single people do that. I don't have nothing to say about that. Y'all do what y'all do.
Well, it looks like I'm getting ready to close out. So you got some final words for us?
Yeah, I'm saying younger people, stop listening. Just listen, you brothers, right? Y'all my brothers. Some of y'all old enough. Well, y'all not old enough to be my sons. You know, my sons are young. They're young. They young men in their early 20s. Some of you niggas is in your late 20s and 30s. But if I was your mama, I'd whoop your ass. If I heard you listening to some of these old niggas and you're calling them your master teachers, them niggas ain't teaching you shit. They only harming you. Some of you are angry. You wasn't angry before you came to YouTube, but now you're angry. And you're angry at the black woman, but in reality, you're really angry at yourself. Because if you really wanted what Kevin them and these old niggas is teaching you, they don't even have what they telling you to go get. Most of these niggas y'all listen to, they recording from their cars and shit. You don't even see them recording from no fucking hours. Kevin is recording in a room, so something ain't right about that shit. If this nigga got all this money, he ain't walk you through his crib. This nigga gonna walk you through a gelato shop. Fuck out of here, y'all. Come on, black people, y'all got to do better. Do better. I've seen you even walk through. I've seen you show your car. I've seen you walk with your girl. You know what I'm saying? That's what wouldn't you do if you had a house like Tommy? Tommy walks through his house, right? Mm-hmm. So y'all do realize though they got some. And I'm not talking about the regular dudes who ain't. I'm talking about the dudes who claiming they got something. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the rest of you dudes who don't show your house and shit like that. I'm talking about the niggas who claiming, yeah, you can make this and that, and let me show you how to do this and that. These niggas ain't showing you shit. Why do you want to be like them when they ain't even showing you what they really got? For real. That's what I'm saying. Be smart about it. You're going to end up being in your 40s, 50s, 60 years old, and y'all asses, y'all going to regret this shit. And to my sisters out there, You know, the Jessica X's and the rest of you ladies, you know what I'm talking about. I love y'all. But, you know, nothing wrong with, I guess, I don't know why they call Jessica a pick-me, because I never called her that. I just think, that she was just, I'm not going to talk about that right now. I don't think negatively about her. I just think you niggas, the niggas who was, you know, kissing on her pinky toe, you don't even know what her pinky toe look like. She might have some ugly fucking feet. But my point is this. Stop it. Okay? At least know what a bitch look like before y'all give her praise. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Sorry, Jessica. I think your picture is a fake phony and shit like that, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you. I'm going to just keep it real because you're not black. You're not American Black Knight. You're not ADOS. And I'm not going to start no drama with you over here on this channel. But, bitch, I will drag you from filth on mine. That's all I got to say to you, bitch. Anybody else? And then we got some other bitches in here. I did see one hoe over here, you know, when I walked in the room and say hello. But I ain't going to mention her raggedy ass name. Suck my dick, bitch. Now I'm just messing with y'all. I'm just trolling right now, Grandmaster True. I'm sorry, baby.
Alright, I'm getting ready to shut this down. It was good having you on. I hope you have a good day, Bomb Cherry. Check out her channel. Don't you also still have that cooking channel up?
Huh?
You still have that cooking channel up?
Oh yeah, Creole and Cajun Living, baby.
So when I was watching your cooking channel, I had a hard time cooking bacon because I always would put the bacon in the skillet. But your cooking channel told me put the bacon in the oven. I've been cooking bacon like that ever since.
It's good. And don't it come out good, baby?
It come out perfect. No mess.
No mess. There you go. Thank you for telling people that because I made the channel for you men. Mainly, you know, I knew that you men might want to cook a little something. So I make it real basic for y'all. But anyway, thank you. And you know, we have our little trolling moments. And I came up here to troll you a little bit. Thank you for allowing me to do that, babe.
Yep. All right.
Okay. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.
Alright, so with that said, I think I'll be closing it out. I don't think there'll be another encore or anything like that, but it's been a good one. It's been good talking with y'all on Negro YouTube for 2 hours, setting a new Grandmaster Troll record. Maybe I'll go live later on tonight, open up the whole studio and do another show. I wanted to do this show later on tonight, but I just couldn't wait because the fuckery remains at an all-time high. It's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll. They say I should go over to Taz's channel. I guess I go over. They say Nala and Taz was dragging me. I don't know why, so I guess I gotta tune in and find out. But it's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll. Peace.